Hey friends, welcome to my page, DIY Crafts with Dar. Happy Thursday! Hope you all had a fantastic Christmas. We did. And it was nice to relax too. I didn't do a lot yesterday. I didn't clean this room. I wanted to. But it's going to take a lot of effort. I really need to have like a whole weekend that is just uninterrupted. I can take everything out and sort through it and get it ready for a sale for you guys. So anyways, that's coming. That's coming. Not yesterday though. So I just wasn't feeling it. I got a cute little Shih Tzu puzzle from my daughter. So first I tried putting it together, sat down, and I'm like, maybe I need a nap first. That was after everybody came over for Christmas breakfast yesterday morning. My daughter, her husband, my granddaughter, her boyfriend, my son Wesley and his family came over. We had a really good breakfast and then opened presents and played a fun game, and then they left shortly after that. So we had most of the day, my husband and I, to ourselves, which he always wanders up and talks to neighbors, and we did take dogs for a walk, but I got to take a long nap, which was, I love my Christmas nap. How about you guys? Anyways, we had a great day yesterday, and then tomorrow my son Kyle will be here with the kiddos, and we'll have Christmas all over again. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. I think we're gonna go to the zoo tomorrow too, at some point. Not sure if we'll just go for a couple hours, but anyways, gonna have a great time. And today we're going to paint. So just say hello if you're out there watching. If you're coming back and watching the replay, put hashtag replay. And let me go ahead and get to my page. Let me make sure I'm live. And I will share this over to my VIP group. Okay. I might get a phone call. I have a person that I'm helping. They found a dog. And so last night I went and scanned it. They live like 10 minutes from me here, in the same city. Anyways, I went and scanned. They found two dogs on the freeway. So it's actually called a highway. So Highway 67 by us. There were two dogs running down the highway, and they stopped, opened their door, and the dogs jumped in. So they were able to take them to their house, which they just live off of the highway. And they posted, and I was like, you want me to come and scan for a microchip? And he's like, yes, please. We need to get these dogs home. He doesn't have dogs, so they just had them in the garage. So I went, and one of them had a microchip. So I was able to go back to my house and contact the microchip company. And they called the pet owner, but they didn't answer. I wonder if they're older and they had already gone to sleep. It was like 8:30-ish. Some people go to sleep early. But it went to an answer machine. So I'm expecting a call at some point. Hopefully not during this Facebook Live, but I'm just letting you know. I'll just have to call him back. Anyways, I'm really happy. One of them had a microchip. So it was a Jack Russell and a doodle. So I think probably a golden doodle, black and really furry, and had, I don't know how long it had been out, but it had stickers all throughout its fur. It was so furry that we couldn't just look at it and see, was it a boy or a girl? I had to bear hug it backwards and have the guy look and see, is it a boy or a girl? And it had stickers all over it. Stickers were scratching my arms. But anyways, happy to be part of that and help someone find their pet. So at some point, I'm hoping they're both together, but a lot of times when dogs get loose, they find a friend and they just hang out with them. They run together in packs. And so a small little Jack Russell, the Jack Russell is the one that had the microchip. The doodle did not. Surprise, surprise. It happens all the time. So anyways, hoping to get those babies back to their owners today. They are not at my house. My husband said, do not bring them home. I was like, I won't. Hi, Cynthia. How are you? Hi, Cheryl. Good morning, Laura. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Darlene. Bar. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Nikki. Hi, Stephanie. Hello, Chris. Hi, Deb, my sister. How are you? Hi, Sherry. Had a wonderful Christmas nap too. Yeah, isn't it great? And your daughter, Diana Roberts, called just after you. Oh, so nice. Oh, that is awesome. She's still on vacation, right? I think. Are they on vacation? Anyways, okay, let's get started, guys. I'm excited to do these. I know it's Valentine's already. Gosh darn it. It just happened so fast. So, and the people didn't have dogs, so they didn't have food for dogs. They were having a big party. They had a house full of people. And the dogs were in the garage. I'm like, well, do you have food for them? And they go, well, we don't really have dog food. I'm like, do you have chicken? And they go, no, and we just ate the last of the turkey. So I DoorDashed them some dog food. So they had dog food last night. I said, the big dog's gonna be hungry. The little dog's probably the most hungriest. I know how they are. But anyways, hoping to get those pups home to their family this morning. I'm happy I could scan the microchip. Just surprised all the time when dogs don't have chips because it's so easy to do. Get your dogs microchipped, please, and spayed or neutered. All right, Be Mine Valentine. We're going to do two things today. This is a word stander, and then this is a hanging sign. So, Be Mine Valentine, Be My Valentine. I figured, you know what, we're using the same colors. Let's just do two things. We'll use two different boards, and it will be absolutely fine. So, hope you guys all had a very nice Christmas. I'm going to put, I need to put myself in the corner. Darlene, go to the corner. Darlene, go to the corner. Whoops. I struggle with it all the time. There we go. There we go. I'm up there. Okay. All right, let me just clear this. Oh, and I have some cute ribbon to go on it. So I don't have enough ribbon for everybody. I have very little. So the sign will not come with ribbon. If I had a whole bunch of ribbon, I would do it, but I would run out like after like the fourth or fifth person. So you are on your own with ribbon, but I'm sure that Hobby Lobby has really cute ribbon that you can grab. Hi, Shelly. How are you? Hi, Doris, my sister. Hey, Lynn. Good morning. I was just telling everybody that I was able to assist and scan some dogs last night. And one of them has a microchip. I'm hoping they actually belong to the same owner and they just never got their doodle microchipped. So I might have a phone call come through. The person was already in bed last night. Here's the good thing, guys. So when I called, this is how you do it. So you scan and a number comes up on the microchip reader. I took a picture of it with my phone so I could enlarge it. I went home and I brought up there's a website that you look the number up on. So I brought that up on my computer. I entered the microchip number. It told me who is the manufacturer so that I knew who to call. So Home Again was a manufacturer. I'm like, great, that's good because they're usually always there 24/7. So I called and she said, okay, let me try to get them online with you. And she said, and by the way, they just updated their information on the microchip today, so I can tell you that they're looking for this dog. so that was a good thing that that meant to me that they realized their dog was missing. And they're like, oh crap, well, at least my dog is microchipped. I need to call and make sure the information is up to date, which, you know, that's good. It should always be up to date, but I was glad that they realized that it wasn't, and they called, and they got that taken care of. So, anyways, hoping to help with that reunification this morning. Okay, let's get I think there's going to be room on here. You know what? We might need to put this stander part on. Oh, maybe we could put it here. I'm like, we're doing two things today. We're going to have the paintbrushes dirty already, so we may as well, right? We may as well. So how was your Christmas? What did you guys get? Who got something really, really fun for Christmas? Hubby and I didn't do Christmas for each other this year. We're trying to cut back on money, you know. Not trying to be cheap or anything, but sometimes you just have to look at everything. We did Christmas for other people, but we didn't need to do it for ourselves. So that's just the way it is sometimes. Okay, that goes there. That goes here. Okay, so let's start painting. Hi Tony, how are you? You used Home Again also. Yeah, I think it's really great. I was really relieved when I saw that it was through Home Again, because I've talked with them on the phone before for other dogs, and it made me confident that I was going to be able to get somewhere. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Okay, so the pink that we're using, this is our cute little kit that we've done some of the things. Here's what the sign's going to look like. We are going to use baby blush. So this pink actually looks like a different pink, but we're going to use baby blush. And then this is what this sign's going to look like, the Stander. So those are the two signs, two things that we're going to do. So I need to paint the background. It's going to be painted with burlap. I actually didn't have enough, so I kind of mixed some. I kind of just mixed a little bit more. Let me just scooch this up so that when I move this, it will be there. I don't think that burlap is used on the other one, so let me go ahead and do this. Oh, you guys, I have to tell you something funny. So my battery's low. I started wearing my watch again. It had fallen behind so this is burlap. It had fallen behind my bed, and the other day, my glasses actually fell behind the bed, and they went to the whole center of the bed. So I had to move the mattress, and I finally, after months, got my watch out from underneath the bed. So I started wearing it again. And I like it because I can look at it and go, okay, how much sleep did I get last night? What was my quality of sleep? Which I didn't look at this morning. Let me see if it actually tells me my quality of sleep last night. My REM sleep was only 44 minutes. That's not very good. That's not very good to only have 44 minutes of REM. Anyways, I had something kind of funny happen yesterday. So Marley squatted down and peed right on the kitchen floor in front of me. Was this yesterday or the day before? Maybe I already told you guys. Anyway, so she peed on the kitchen floor. She squatted down and peed. And I spanked her. I picked her up and I'm like, you do not pee on the floor. And I spanked her little butt. And as I'm spanking her little butt, my watch flashes, it looks like you had a fall. Shall I call 911 for you? So I guess I can't spank my dog. Yeah. So she needed her little butt swatted. Anyways, I thought it was kind of funny. I'm like, no, please don't call 911. You might have to call 911 for this dog, but not for me. Oh my gosh. Let me read some of your comments here. David, you got married on the 20th. Your gift to each. Oh, that's nice. We'll have Christmas with our kids this Saturday. How fun. That's awesome. I love that. Nikki, you and your boyfriend did gifts for each other. Did little gifts and then gifts for the family for Christmas Eve. Nice. And then Laura had a great Christmas with family. Today you're doing Christmas on your mom's side at your house. How fun is that? I love that. I love that you get to do Christmas more than once. I would love to do Christmas a few times. I get to do that. I get to do that with my son and the kiddos. Tomorrow I'll get to do Christmas with my son that is in Arizona. I do not believe Taylor will be able to make it. Her back is just so messed up that I think that she's going to just rest. It's a long drive, 5 hours here. It might even be 6 hours. I guess it depends on how fast they drive. Anyways, 5 or 6 hours here and then turn around and 5 or 6 hours back the next day probably isn't the best for your back. So she probably really just needs to take it easy and just enjoy having a break from the kiddos. I mean, how often do you actually get to have a break? This is burnt umber. So we're using burnt umber on these, and then we'll go to the next board and we'll do all the burnt umber. We'll just kind of go back and forth, I think. I think. Okay, so that's all the burnt umber on there. Okay. That's why I'm like, okay, we're gonna paint 2 projects at once because it's going to be easy to do that. It'll be easy to go back and forth, back and forth. Okay, over on this one, same thing. The Be Mine is Ember Umber. My phone. Oh, it's my husband sending me things. The Be My is he went to Universal with his friend last weekend. A holiday step. Nice. We haven't been in 4 years. Looks like you'll be working sooner than. Oh, that's good. That's good that you're going to be going back to work sooner. It's hard to be off, you know. Gosh, right after the holidays, people start, they start laying off for the holidays, but you've been with them a long time, so that's good. That's good that you will be going back sooner. Nice. Okay, let's go ahead and let's paint this. This is going to be our baby blush. So I'm gonna get that out. I need a lot. I need a lot. And then we'll go back to the other board. So we're just gonna go back and forth, back and forth. So baby blush. And I know it's gonna need 2 coats because it's a lighter color. So yep. So these are all posted. These are already in the Valentine's section on my website, my Shopify website, and they are 25% off still through New Year's Eve. Actually, it's New Year's Day. I'm like, it's just gonna be easier instead of saying, okay, at midnight my time. No, on New Year's Day is when the sale will be done. So if you need some more stuff, I know some people made their second purchase, and I'm working on those orders. I have a whole bunch of orders that I cut that didn't get packaged before the postman got here on Tuesday. So I have lots of orders going out today, hoping to get 100% caught up because tomorrow I'm going to be at the zoo. If I don't get them done for the postman today, I will have them ready to go out tomorrow. Okay, that's baby blush. All right, let's dry it. Actually, we probably should just keep going with the other colors so that, and then we'll just dry it all. So my granddaughter went to Universal when they did their cheerleading competition. They just got back from going to Florida for that, and they went to Universal and they really loved it. They really enjoyed. That was like her favorite part. And there's a lump in there. This is the one that has lumps. Let me try to get that out. Their favorite part of the whole trip was going to Universal. There is a lump. Let me just take the end off. And let's see. I'm going to just pour a little bit, Darlene. Not a lot. Come on. I've been to Universal in Florida one time, and it was years ago, and it was so much fun. They have different stuff than the one over here. It's what I really liked. I love the Superman ride. Do they still have that? The Superman ride was a lot of fun. And see, when I went, it was back when Harry Potter had just came out at the theme park, and we didn't even have it over here yet. We didn't have Harry Potter Land over here in California. So it was really a treat to be able to go and see it over there before we could see it here. Okay, so white. And then what else is white? Oh, sorry, I got an itch on my back. Nothing else is white on here. Oh my goodness, all of a sudden my back just got, do you ever get that where you're like, whoo, it, itchy. Okay, so gray, so slate gray. And then we have red. So we have a lot of red. So we are doing Tuscan red. Okay, let me go ahead and put this. So slate gray for the ends. I don't have to do the whole arrow. My poor little brushes. These are new brushes, and they were crammed into the little container, and they were like all bent every which way. I'm hoping once they're washed the very first time that they straighten out, but they were like, look at how crooked that is. It's like all bent. Okay, next color, Tuscan Red. So Tuscan Red for all these, then we'll dry. We'll go to the next sheet and get caught up. Spider-Man. Oh, maybe it was Spider-Man. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. It was Spider-Man, not Superman. Yep, I was wrong. Spider-Man. Yeah, that was a really fun ride. It seemed like it was really short, and I don't even remember it. I just remember it being my favorite. And of course, I loved all the minions. Yeah, I loved all of that. So that was first time my husband and I had done a trip away after the kids had left the house. So it's been many moons, many moons. We were just talking about last night about how there's alligators when you're driving, and there's alligators on the off ramps, like out in the center part on the off ramps. To us, Nikki, that's not normal. It's not normal to see alligators as you're driving. So I'm sure for you it probably is. But I'm thinking I wouldn't want to break down and have to change my tire and have an alligator sneak up on me if I was under my car changing my tire. You'd have to have somebody watching out for you. Yeah. So we're just hanging in here with, Stubby is still hanging in there. He's going to get his haircut this week. We had waited. We're like, okay, is he going to have another haircut before he has to be put down? But he's just hanging in there. This little guy, we talked about it last night. He's still eating and walking and able to stand while he goes potty. When he gets to the point where he's not able to stand and we have to hold him up to go potty, that's when it will be time for him to cross that rainbow bridge. But he's just hanging in there, the little guy. Okay, let's dry this, and then I'll bring in the other board. We'll get the first coat on those. Normal, but you haven't seen that. Oh, you haven't. Okay, so we did as when we were there. I don't know why. It's just we saw several. And by Cape Canaveral, it seemed like there were a lot in that area when we went down to visit. That was a lot of fun too. It was like very, very interesting seeing all of that stuff. Hi, Karen. And if you guys are wondering, I'm talking to Nick when I'm talking to Nikki. She's over on YouTube, so you guys aren't able to see her comments. You're probably like, who's she talking to? Yeah, she can't see your comments unless she's on Facebook, and you can't see hers unless you're on YouTube watching. So I broadcast to both. Okay, trying to get it all dry. Karen, I'm glad you're feeling better. I know you were really sick. That is not fun to be sick at Christmas time. It's not fun to be sick ever, but at Christmas time is just like the worst. Okay, let me get this all dry. I'm kind of excited to start putting up some of this. Of course, there's a hair in there. Oh my goodness. Let me try to get that out. Of course there is. Maybe if it's so weird. I didn't see it when I was doing it. Oh, yeah. I'm contributing my DNA. Maybe someone can clone me so I can have another one to do some work. Okay, let's bring in the other board. Let's get all of those colors done. All right, so we only have okay, so pink and the rest is red. Okay, perfect. I know what I need to do. All right. Pink, and I have enough on here. I can do this. So this is the same pink, the baby blush. If you want to do cotton candy, you can. I'm just doing it according to what the thing says. You said not feeling good. Oh, okay. Okay. You forgot the word not up there. I'm sorry. In Lehigh, there's a panther crossing, and you haven't seen one either. Oh, wow. Panther Crossing. That's interesting. Well, Karen, I hope you start feeling better. It is never fun to not be well, especially at Christmas time. It is not fun. I remember as a kid, one time as a child, I had to miss Christmas because I had a high fever. High fever. I didn't get to do anything. I was not feeling well. And you remember these things that one time in my life I had to miss Christmas Day. I was so sick. I didn't even want to go look at my presents. Yeah, can you even imagine as a child that you would be that sick that you're like, nope, I'm going to pass. I'm going to pass. I'm going to stay here in bed and just be miserable because it's not fun sometimes when you have a high fever and if you got that bucket to throw up in. Yeah, not a good thing. We hope you get feeling better. I'm sorry, Karen. Okay, let's dry this. Let's put the second coats on everything on here before we go back to the other board. So short week. Have one more day, and then it's the weekend. So I have something interesting going on this weekend that I was supposed to do. I might have to cancel it. I'm not sure what time my son is leaving, if he's getting up early and leaving. But I had set up to participate in a Zoom meeting with a psychic that does readings, and it's funny because I didn't know my son was going to be able to come for Christmas, and I had already signed up for it, and it's probably at the time that he would be having breakfast with the kids. So I might just have to miss it. But have you ever done any of those, the Zoom meetings? Let me look and see. Who is it through? You haven't moved yet. Oh, that's not fun. I was going to look and see so I could tell you. I can't remember who it was through. Isn't that funny how sometimes you can't remember those things? Saved. Oh, maybe I didn't save it. Matt Fraser. Yeah, Matt Fraser. Fraser. Anyways, I was supposed to participate in one of his Zoom meetings. He does Zoom meetings where he does readings during the Zoom meeting. I've watched and it's pretty incredible to watch this unfold in front of your eyes with the people. Everybody's there. You don't get to see all of the participants, all the people, unless he brings them onto the screen. So it's not like you're in the Zoom meeting where you see a bazillion people. He'll bring them onto the screen. But anyways, I was supposed to do that on Saturday. and I guess I'm going to miss it because I had no idea my son was going to be able to make it. I signed up for it like 2 months ago for the Zoom. Not knowing that my son was coming for Christmas, and family's more important than that. So might just have to miss it. Okay, getting all my second coats. So we have burlap, we have burnt umber, we have blush, baby blush, and then the red is Tuscan red, which is a great bright red for Valentine's. It's a good Santa red too. Tuscan red is good. You can use any red though. You don't have to go out and buy these colors. Just know that those are the colors I'm using. You can use anything close. Like this is burlap, but I actually didn't have enough, so I mixed it. I had fawn, and then I mixed some light buttermilk in with it, put a little bit of water and shook, and voila, I had enough to do the background. Okay, all right, so I'm going to set this to the side, and we'll do the second coats on the other board. We're going to ink everything. We'll assemble. I just thought, I'm just going to do 2 projects and get it done. So Karen, do you have a kidney infection? Or you have something going on with your spine that you have pain in your back? Because a kidney infection will cause you to have back pain. And the time that I was almost septic, he's like, you are like so close to being septic, you're going to get IV antibiotics. The time that happened, my back hurt me so bad. I thought I had tweaked my back when we were building the room. I thought I had pulled a muscle. And I was like, I just can't do anything. I put heat on it and nothing helps. And Motrin isn't helping. And he had a hunch that it was something else. So a kidney infection can do the same exact thing. Okay, getting my second coats on everything. That's my baby blush. And then let me get my white. See if I have, okay, oops. My brush almost jumped off of there, almost. Okay, just dabbing a little bit so that I can spread it. I don't want it to go down in the holes. I don't want to fill in all those all the eyelet stuff. All right, make sure that you're sprinkling. I'm going to keep doing sprinkle gifts. Hopefully people are getting their gifts. Mail's a little slow right now. Oh, you have a lump on your hip. Oh, that's not fun. Ooh, that is not a good thing. Okay, slate gray. Well, hopefully they can help you with that and get it figured out. No one should suffer in pain. Everyone should have access to health care and someone to help them out with stuff like that. We should never have to go through that and suffer needlessly. Is that a word? Suffer for no reason. That's probably a better word. Okay, so burnt umber for this, and then we'll do the red. So I did slate gray. Needlessly. Suffer needlessly. Yeah. Sorry, sometimes my English is not what it should be, guys. So, yeah, definitely we'll say prayers for you. Karen, it is not fun to go through pain. It's hard when you don't have anybody to help you either. That's a hard part. All right. Okay, second coats on everything, and then I'll take a look. I think that's going to be it. I don't think I'm going to have to put a third coat on anything. I think everything is just fine. We'll dry. We'll ink. Do I need to ink it? There's very little inking on here. Very little. But you can do as much or as little as you want. Now, I'm not going to ink the white. I want it to be really pretty like that. Okay, let's dry. Let us dry everything. All right, what are you guys doing this weekend? We have New Year's coming up. Anyone doing anything fun for New Year's that I should be jealous about? We don't really do anything. Oops. Did you see that? I guess this brush is going in the trash. Oh my goodness. Silly brush. Yeah. I was trying to smooth it out. There was like a little lump there. All right. Our neighborhood used to do a big old party when my kids were little. Sometimes we would have a party in my neighborhood. One of our neighbors was he was in charge of the 911 system here. He was the manager, and so he had access to barricades from the cops that were there in the same area, in the same building. And so he would bring barricades and we'd shut down the street and have a party in the middle of our street. Yeah. Some neighbors would get unhappy, but you know what? Too bad. Too bad. It's for one night. Come on. Okay, we should dry the other board too and just get everything dry. You have an appointment with the surgeon on the 21st. Oh, that's good. That's good. Lily says, please pray for your doctor to have remind you for 2 days. Oh, that is not fun. I remember a time when I had pneumonia and it was that bad. That is not fun. I remember having to be on antibiotics for two rounds of it. Okay, I think we're dry. I think we can take things off. And I do have my glue gun plugged in. Yay. Let's go ahead and take this off. I'm going to make sure I don't have any paint on the back. I made that mistake recently. And it kind of messed things up. Okay. This is going to be super cute. Can't believe it's going to be Valentine's Day next. Well, we're going to do New Year's Eve first, but I really don't decorate for New Year's. I just don't. I have had things in the past. I've had little gnomies, but it really is not, it's not a big thing for me. And it's here so fast. I always forget about it. Okay, there's the base part. Okay, so that's that part. Let's move that. Let's move this. Let me scooch this down. I'm going to assemble this sign and take all of that off. Okay, so pay attention to the direction of the hearts. Okay, you wouldn't want to put them on upside down like that. You're going to pay attention to how the hearts go. And then we're gonna ink things, but I just want to assemble it to make sure I didn't mess anything up as far as colors and all of that, because now is the time that I can change it if I need to. All right, be my Valentine. How cute is that? Okay, all right, I love the lace on that. Let me move the board. Since Thursday you've had pain in your foot and ankle. No, what it is actually shows nothing but the pain. Oh, that's not fun. Hi, Lori. How are you? Okay, let's do the stander first because it needs to dry before I put it into the base. Okay, so let's do that first. So we're going to ink this part and then we'll glue it together. This is the base. And you need to make sure that it's lined up properly. The slot may not be centered exact. So always look through it to make sure. So we're going to put glue. We're going to glue that together very first. And it's kind of bowing a little bit. So I'm just kind of trying to bend it back. Wood does that sometimes. All right. Hello. Let me get a stylus to open this. It's your son's birthday. Oh, nice. Your son's birthday. That's nice. Happy birthday to your son. Okay, there we go. All righty. Okay. I'm going to kind of wiggle it to get it so that it seats down there. And then I'm going to just press down. There's a little bit oozing out. I put a little too much on the ends. Just going to get some of that off. Make sure it's completely lined up. And then I'm going to put it up here. Okay. And then we'll move on to inking the sign. Right. So we can take everything off. We'll just kind of lightly do around the outside. Don't have to do a lot. You don't have to get every single area. So I did tell you the other day, I told you that Price is Right is my next thing to watch. It's been a lot of fun. Okay, I'm going to get a Q-tip. I'm going to do a little bit of this. I've been watching these people win all these trips, and I'm like, ooh, I want to do that. I've been wanting to do like a All of my crafter friends at my craft shows, I've been wanting to have a group get together or a group at Price is Right. I need to look and see what they have when their next tapings are starting. I think that would be fun to have a whole group of people and have t-shirts on. The crafty ladies. I think that would be a lot of fun, and anybody that is close in the area could go to. I know that they do groups. Sometimes they do military groups or family. They'll do like families, but you have to reserve ahead of time. You have to get special tickets. As far as the public to get into Price is Right, you look online and you go to the Price is Right thing. You don't go to anywhere else, but Price is Right will give out the free tickets online, and they show up and you get in line. You're not guaranteed you're going to get in unless you have one of the, there are a few guaranteed tickets. Okay, so there we got the outside of that. I'm just going to very lightly do this, but wouldn't that be fun to have a whole group of people? I would love to go and do that. Okay. It's been on my bucket list. and then with one of my crafter friends actually winning the showcase and everything, I thought, gosh, you know what? We should do it. We should just do it. She's going to be starting to go on her trips. She won the showcase. I don't remember if she got a car also, but I'm thinking that she got a car and she got trips, and you know, she's going to be doing her trips this spring. She actually was scheduling her trips around the craft show. They get to pick when they go. She wanted to make sure she didn't miss any of the key craft shows, because in the spring there's not as many craft shows. There's tons of fall craft shows, of course, because everybody wants to have them, because you know there's a reason that people are buying in the fall. I'm just very lightly doing that. You probably can't really see it, but it is making a difference with this. You could use the white; it would show up a lot more, but it's just barely showing up. All right. Okay, let's glue this together, and then we'll do the sign. There's a hair in there. Of course there is. I'm losing it. I'm losing my hair. You did the families for Christmas. How fun is that? Oh my gosh, I would love to do that. Yeah, that would be fun to do. Okay, let's do the big stuff. Let's do the hearts that we can do with just the glue. Okay, let's do that. All right, so we have we have that. Okay. Well, I haven't watched in a long time, so I'm watching the reruns. I don't watch regular TV, so I don't get to see it live or anything like that. But my auntie, she used to be where she would not answer her phone if it's if it's time for Price is Right. You best not call her. She would get very angry. It was not a good thing. Okay. All right. Let me go ahead and let's keep going. Oh, they did a family one. Oh, I didn't. Okay, so sorry. You watch it every morning. I was quickly reading that, and I thought that you participated in it. You're saying that they did one. Yeah, I bet they will do a Mother's Day one, Father's Day. They need to do a Crafters Day one. They just don't know it yet. Isn't there a Crafters Day? Maybe for Easter, right? I don't know how far ahead of time that they tape, but probably a few months ahead. They probably have to, because they have to edit everything. You're there a long time. I remember being there all day. You get there really early in the morning. You get there and are standing in line at 6 a.m. And it takes a couple hours to go through the process to get in. And then the taping's about, I felt like it was about 2 hours, maybe less. It might have been less. I don't know. Might have been less. Everything goes by quickly, and you can't take your phones in. They actually confiscate that. It has to be out. You leave it. That was like my worst fear, was leaving my phone. Yeah, they don't want people taking pictures in there. They don't want anybody being able to talk to somebody else and give them prices or anything like that. Okay. All right, so we'll let this one sit once it's all together, and then we'll glue it into the little stander. I'm not putting glue everywhere. I'm just kind of strategically putting it so that there's some here and there. Okay, you don't have to put it on every little thing. You kind of have to work quickly because this glue will start to dry on you. So just kind of dab with that sponge. Those little makeup sponges work great. And the little Chocator color trays are perfect. Okay, a little bit more. Okay, so yeah, I chose to do 2 projects because I was using the same color palette, and I'm like, why not? Why not? Okay, let me put that to this side, and then let's bring this in. We have to do the inking. Hi, Sarah. How are you? Hope your Christmas was nice. We're not inking the white. We're inking everything else. Hopping right to Valentine's Day. Oh, yes, I know. It's really sad. It's really sad, actually. It's sad. I woke up and I'm like, Christmas is over. Now it'll be, how long does my tree stay up? I'm going to try not to let my tree stay up for longer than a couple of weeks. I really do need to enjoy it a little bit. But I don't want it to be like I've done before, where my husband is like, when I would go on my incentive trip. So my incentive trip is always in February. He's like, I want the tree down before you go. Oh my goodness. I need to post about my trip too. I haven't even posted about it. I feel like I'm so far behind on everything. And tomorrow we get our sneak peek on the next release that Chocator is doing. So we get to see all the product tomorrow. And we kind of had a sneak peek on a couple of things. There's a cute little chicken transfer. I can't wait to see everything. I love all of that stuff. Farmhouse. Give me some farmhouse. Give me some spring. We've had a ton of Christmas stuff and fall, and I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to move on to the everyday stuff. Give me that. It was nice, but glad it's over. Yes, yeah. I was glad to just have a break yesterday. I took my Christmas nap with my puppies, and then I sat and I worked on a puzzle, which the puzzle was really hard. It's a Shih Tzu with a black background with some little flowers in there. Oh my goodness, it is really difficult. Yeah, I didn't even get the outside part all the way put together. I couldn't figure it out. I'm sure I have some pieces in the wrong place. So if there's anybody that wants to come and help me with a puzzle, I would love your help. Oh, got to do these too. You know what? I think I'm going to do these with the white because they didn't really show up very well on the other one. Let me just do a little bit with white. Yeah, I worked on the puzzle till the wee hours of the morning. I was actually hoping that the person that is missing the dog would call me, but they probably thought, oh, it's too late. So I'm expecting a call this morning. They probably would wait until 8 o'clock. And the people that actually found the dog, they were going to be up till 2 o'clock in the morning. They were having more people come to their house for a party, and they're going, we'll be up till 2. So if the owner contacts you, just let me know. I was like, okay, I'm hoping. I think they just wanted it out of their garage. If the owner doesn't pick up today, they'll have to take it to the shelter, which I'm fairly certain the owner's going to pick up. But they can't keep it in their garage forever. They can't keep them in their garage forever. Let's get the big stuff on here. I'm sure that the garage is going to get stinky because they're going to go potty in there. You know how dogs are. I need to get a little Q-tip. So anyways, hoping both of them actually belong to the same owner. It would be nice to get both of them gone for them. Okay. You'll have to update. Yes, when you get the call. Yes, I will. I'll update. I'm hoping that the call happens soon. Oops, look at that. My glue overrunneth. I'll use that for this right here. Well, I just am hoping that they actually belong to the same person, because I'm really sad if somebody didn't microchip their doodle and it's just out running like that. How sad. Okay. You know, I'm thinking that these I can actually do like this. And, you know, it's not expensive to microchip. It really should be a requirement when you go to your very first vet appointment. I know sometimes the vets will say, we'll do it. We will do it when we do the spay or neuter, because it's painful. You know what, guys? It's more painful to lose your dog and never get your dog back. Sorry. Sorry, my dog can go through a little bit of pain to be microchipped. So that is always my response. I'm sorry, but I would like it done now, because it's more painful to lose your animal. that should be what everybody tells your vet. It's, you know, it's a momentary pain, but it's very painful to never get your pup back. So, okay. All right. Let's keep going. Hi, Ellen. How are you? Happy holidays to you too. We got New Year's coming up. New Year's Eve. Before we know it. Before we know it. Yep. Mr. Stubby's getting his haircut on New Year's Eve day. Yep, he is. I was surprised they're open, but you know what? She's like, no, I have plenty of appointments. I think because everybody's getting ready to party, and so they're not going to be, they didn't schedule for that day. And so she's like, no, I have openings. Okay, that would be great. That would be great. So I'm going to have to call her, though. I can't remember what time she told me to drop off. I was thinking it was 11, but guess what? So much has happened since that day. Do you ever do that when you're like, I honestly can't remember what they told me? And she told me when I was picking up the other dogs, and I don't know if I'll have to check and see if I entered it in my phone. I'm getting where if I don't enter in my phone right away, I'm so busy with other things that it's out of my brain. I don't always remember. I'm like, there's too much stored in my brain. Too much in there. Okay, we're almost there, guys. And then we're going to do a bow for this one. Like I said, I don't have enough ribbon for everybody, so this kit does not come with ribbon. Sorry you've been absent, just busy with... Oh, yeah. You know, that is the way that life is. I'm glad you're back. Hopefully you get to do some crafting for yourself. 2025 is just around the corner. I know. I'm looking for it to be a better year. 2024, honestly, has been a tough year in many ways. It is. I would hate to sit down and make a list, because it's just been a tough year. It really has. I don't want to dwell on the negative. I want to look forward to having a better year. That's all I can say, is that I am looking forward to a much better year. And, yeah, just, I think that 2025 is going to be a great year. That's what I'm looking forward to. There's, you know what? There's a hair in there. Maybe I won't shed as much next year. There's a stinking hair in there. There we go. I got it. Okay. All right. Let me wipe this off, because there's goo all over. And there we go. Okay, guys, it looks so cute. Let's, oh, we got to glue this in first. Here, let's glue this in, and then we'll come back and we'll do the bow on that. Okay, let me stack this here. All right. Karen, you paid $20. Yeah, a lot of clinics, it's only $20 to microchip. And they have a lot of free events too. If you're really paying attention in your area, there will be people that sponsor. Like, I want to sponsor when our shelter opens up. There's going to be a shelter that's going to be 5 minutes from my house that opens up in the fall. Yep, right here in my community. There's going to be one in Santee. And I want to sponsor X amount of dogs. So we'll do some kind of a fundraiser on here, selling something. I don't know what. Maybe I'll make a certain kit that has dogs on it, and we will donate that to paying for people's microchip. Guess what, guys? It's a really tight fit. It is a very tight fit in there. It is a very tight fit. I'm going to sand it just a touch. Sometimes it's such a tight fit that yeah, that you might want. There we go. I didn't want to break it. I just pushed really hard. Okay, I'm going to get a Q-tip and I'm going to clean right here at the front. There's a little bit of glue. Yeah, I want to sponsor a certain amount of people for their microchip because it's important to me to help out and do that. So if we did a little fundraiser and they have their grand opening, that would be great to say, okay, 20 dogs are sponsored by us. You know, that I think that would be great, by Darlene's Crafters. Alrighty, here we go. I'm going to glue right along here. I might even put out a bucket at my craft show, that donations for the shelter. I know that right now, I've seen a couple of people post this at Walmart. They have the little fuzzy blankets, the small blankets, that some of them actually have dogs on them, for $3.88 or $3.44. It's something like that. It's a really low amount. And I was thinking of going and getting like 20 of them or 40 of them and donating them to the local shelters. So, but I didn't want people to think I was crazy. You know, why does she have, and they don't all have to have the dogs on them. Why does she have 2 carts full of blankets? But you know what? I just think that I need to check with the shelter and see if that's something that they can actually use. Okay, so I just reinforced the back of that. So that's done. Your daughter wants to get another puppy, would love another. Not sure how dogs would like another. Oh yeah, sometimes it's hard. A dog or cat kit would be cute. Yeah. I think it would be cute, and then I could donate the money. Okay, so we have our stander. So that's right there. I'm going to do the ribbon on this and do a cute little bow. I don't usually do bows at the top, but I feel like this one was made for a bow. Okay, I'm going to do the jute first. Jute's going to go through. I'm going to go, that's actually probably twice as much. I mean, I'll cut it off. Okay, so that much. I don't need it that long. I grabbed a bunch of jute. I want to do that when you have a yard sale donation back. Yes, exactly, for the shelter. Exactly. I think that's a great idea. You know what? We all need to help out where we can. And even if it's $5 here, $5 there, we all can do something. We all can give up that Starbucks and donate it, right? Oh my goodness. I don't get Starbucks, but some people do. Some people do. All right. There we go. Okay, so there's that part. Now I just need to make a bow. You know what? I think that they tied it together. Let me look. Okay, so they I think they did 2 bows and then they tied it in the center. Oh yeah, so I could use this to tie it in the center. Let's do that. So I'm gonna make 2 bows because that's what it's supposed to look like. And then they hung it on their little thing. I don't have my my sign hanger in here. But isn't this cute? I love the polka dots. So much fun. Remember to sprinkle. I'm going to get in on those Happy Mail gifts. Sprinkle is S-H-A-R-E. Okay. You know, it probably knows how to spell now. My dog Marley knows how to spell when you say, we're going to go on a W-A-L-K in a moment. So she starts dancing around. Isn't it fun? Do any of your dogs know how to spell? Because I just think that's so silly. That's so silly that she does. Okay, so my bow's not big. I don't want it to be big and huge in that area. I'm not a big bow person. Never have been. Gonna do my dovetails. And then I'll do one behind it and we'll tie them together and we'll glue that on. And if we have to trim it down, we will. Okay, so that's going to go like that. Yeah, it needs to be trimmed just a little, just a touch. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, perfect. All right, so now I'm going to do one with the plaid and put behind it because plaid and red, oh yeah, looks good together. I love the combination. Yep, the polka dots and the plaid. Super cute. Tie my little bow and then just kind of adjust it. I just tie it like you tie your shoes. And then I play with it. I just kind of go back and forth until I have it the right size. I just fiddle with it. Make sure that it's good and straight. And then you're going to cut it off and then you're just going to kind of tweak it in. Okay, so there we go. That side needs to go a little bit smaller. And it's going to go behind. And we're going to tie them together. Okay, so I'm going to do my dovetail. So you just fold it and you just do your little angle cut. Okay, let me move that. Okay, there's one. Uno. Dos. All right. Oops. I might have messed that up a little bit. Let me try to get it better. Okay, there we go. And then same with this. That backwards cutting is not always the best. Okay. All right. So let me just put this on top and see if it's still too big. So it's going to be right here in the corner. It's going to cover. We're going to have to go smaller. We have to go a lot smaller. This probably has to go smaller too. All right. So, and then the bow might just go kind of off the side. So just kind of tweak it in and then we're going to tie it together with the jute and then we'll glue it on there. Laura, I wonder if you can borrow somebody else's dog just to see how your dog does with another dog, or maybe go to a friend's house and see how they get along. I know it's not like the ideal thing because having it in your own home is different because they become territorial. It's always an adjustment. I mean, look at how many dogs we got. And now they all get along so well. Stubby's the only one that he's like, why are you in my space? He's the grumpy one because he doesn't play. But all the other dogs, oh my gosh, they run and play. They do zoomies together. All of mine. I have 6 now. And they all do zoomies together. Okay, I need to fix that. Darlene, what is wrong with you? You can't cut straight. It's my kindergarten teacher. It's my kindergarten teacher's fault. There we go. Okay. All right. I think that's going to be okay like that. It's going to go right off the edge. I'm going to tie those together. That's going to be cute. Okay. I think I got it down small enough. I'm going to tie it together with that extra jute that I had. Maybe I should put a little dollop of glue right there. I got to grab another glue stick. And I'm going to just put a tiny bit of glue and then I'll tie that together. I'm going to lay that there. So if I just go like that, And then I'm going to tie this around and tie a bow. Okay. So tie this around like that. And then tie a bow in the center. And then this just gets glued on there. Cute. There we go. Kind of twist it until you get it so it lays right. Sometimes you just have to mess with it enough times and it will work. Twist it this way, twist it that way. Okay, and then just trim that down just a touch. Just a scotch. Okay, and then that's going to go right there. That's kind of cute. What do you think? You don't have to do this. You can borrow your puppy. Oh, chewed up the baseboards. No, chewed up the siding. Oh, Cheryl. Yeah. That's, that was Riley. So Riley was our chewer of all the dogs in here. Riley sat there and would chew the wall at night. That I have the corner of my wall in my bedroom. We have there's a lot of stuff that Riley chewed. Okay, so I'm just going to put glue right up here and we'll see how this goes. Okay, so that just is going to go right there. I just want it right at the edge. I think that's cute. What do you think? You can do it without the bow. You don't have to do the bow. It's totally optional. I just felt like we'll do it and I'll show you. And I think it's pretty adorable. Let me go grab this sign holder. I meant to grab that. I'm going to go grab it so I can show you how it looks on it. It's fine. The dogs are just all sleeping on the couch. They're just all laying there. They're waiting for me to come out. Okay, I got the sign holder. So this is the sign holder. This might be too tall. Oh, maybe not. Okay. All right. She's very nervous, dog, and high anxiety. Your neighbor got a puppy, and the puppy comes to the fence. The dog barks, and so yeah. Oh, it's hard to know. It's hard to know. Okay, so yeah, until they're there in person. Okay, oh, it does fit. Okay, so there's that. And then here's this. How cute, guys. I love it. It goes cute together. So we have more stuff to do. We have a porch sign to do also. I have to base coat the porch sign. And my dogs are really mean to the dog next door, but if it came over, they probably would be best friends. So they bark. They're really lost right now because the neighbors actually went away for the holidays, and their dad is staying there, and they took their dogs with them. So my dogs keep going up to the fence expecting to sniff the other dogs through the fence. And because they have 2 dogs over there, maybe they have 3. They have at least 2. Anyways, and there's no dogs, and they're like so lost. They can't figure out where they're friends. All right, what do you think? It's a little crooked. I'm trying to fix it, but like in the thing, you do it the opposite way that you think. There we go. Okay, super cute. I love it. Hope you guys love it too. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. We have a few more things to do with this series. This is like the Be My Valentine series. All right. I hope you have a fantastic day. Today is Thursday, so I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. Yay. Have a great day, guys. Love you guys so much. I appreciate your support. Bye. Oh, you know what? Hey, hold on. I'm going to give you the link. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to give you the link. Let me give you the link for these. Hi, Chris. How are you? Let me just give you the link for this. So it's in the Valentine section on the website. Let me see. Maybe I'll just give you the whole Valentine section link. Am I able to do that? Maybe. share the collection. I am, because there's a whole bunch of things there. So let me do that. Let me just share the collection with you. Okay. There we go. Okay, got it. Okay, guys. All right, there's the link. I love you guys. Hope you